Welcome to Game Time, and this week we're with the Bernalillo High School football team and head coach John Kobos. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, JP.
You guys are coming off a big win last week. Let's dive right into it. What did this team do right against Shiprock?
Well, the best thing was we were prepared. I can tell you my coaching staff did a great job of getting these young men behind us prepared. They did a great job of meeting us halfway, and we were able to definitely be prepared for what Shiprock was going to do to us, and we were able to exploit them.
This is your fifth year with the program. You made the postseason last year. How is this culture changing? You seem to have things headed in the right direction.
Well, I can tell you changing the culture was one of the most important things that we tried to do when we got here. And as we've done that, we've got more and more kids that have wanted to be a part of our program. With that, it's brought size, athleticism, and those are the things that we were kind of lacking before. So the pieces that we've gotten that are here today that have helped us put our team on the map.
Always helps when the numbers go up and you have a bigger talent pool to draw from, right?
I agree with that.
You have 3 wins so far in the season, and in each of those wins you're averaging about 44 points a game. Has this team been tested so far this year?
I'll tell you, every Friday is a test. And I tell my team that when we come out on Friday nights, that every time we come out on Friday, it's a test grade for us. And we're trying to get ourselves better. We know our schedule is getting tough, especially with Santa Fe coming into town on Friday, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
You mentioned Santa Fe and the next opponent. We're going to talk about them in just a minute. Bernalillo picked up a win last week, but they weren't the only team victorious. Let's take a look back at last week's top performances.
The week started with a major matchup between two powers in Mayfield and Cleveland. Running back Dorian Lewis crossed the goal line 3 times in this game and rushed for 175 yards as Cleveland beat Mayfield 35-10. Volcano Vista also got off to a slow start in their matchup with Manzano, but the Hawks kept their perfect record intact. Quarterback Nathan Sanchez threw 2 touchdowns and ran for 2 more as Volcano Vista beat Manzano 60-13. Los Lunas traveled to Roswell for a rematch of last year's state title game. Second verse, same as the first. Roswell dominated the Tigers again. Dominic Nava threw for 250 yards as Roswell racked up over 500 yards of offense. They beat Los Lunas for a second straight time, 56-33. Texaco is back in the win column. The Wolverines posted a shutout win over Capitan, 43-0. Anders Nelson had a 90-yard punt return for a touchdown. Gabe Dickerman passed for 3 scores, and running back Zeke Solis had 2 touchdowns as well. Texaco improves to 2-2 on the year with a matchup across state lines against Farwell next on the schedule. One streak ended last week. Tularosa took down defending state champ Eunice 33-26, ending the Cardinals' 28-game win streak. The last time Eunice lost a game was the 2016 state championship game against Capitan. Eunice will try to start a new streak this week at Dexter. Also, congratulations to Moriarty coach Gabe Romero, who picked up his first career win. The Pintos beat Valencia 40-12. Next up for Moriarty is a date with Capital. Artesia picked up another win this past week. Clay Hodling had another banner performance, throwing for over 200 yards and 5 scores. He also rushed for a touchdown as Artesia downed Deming 55-6. Defending state champ La Cueva trailed Cibola at halftime this week, but the Bears reeled off 22 unanswered points. Austin Smith with 3 TD tosses to Brad Thomas. La Cueva over Cibola 31-10. La Cueva gets Rio Rancho next. Speaking of the Rams, Rio Rancho quarterback Isaiah Chavez threw 3 touchdown passes against Las Cruces. Rio Rancho built up a 26-7 lead and held on for the 26-21 win. A shout out to Crown Point. They put up their biggest point total of the year and picked up their first win of the season, hanging on to beat Navajo Prep 16-14. One of the surprising results of the weekend was up in Santa Fe. The Demons pulled off one of their biggest upsets in years. Santa Fe took down Taos 30-15. The Demons racked up 400 yards of offense, most of it on the ground. The Demons try to follow up that win with another one this week against Bernalillo.
It's always game time, and with us again, the Bernalillo High School football team. And as you saw, Santa Fe picked up a big win last week, and they take on Bernalillo this coming weekend. Coach, what kind of challenge do the Demons present for you?
Well, Santa Fe is very well coached. Coach Martinez has done a great job with his program. He's come over from St. Michael's and working with Coach Fernandez there. So he's done a great job of actually changing the culture there as well. So my team behind me, they know exactly what we're up to. It was a great game last year. It was a battle. We're definitely looking forward to the opportunity.
One of the guys behind you is Aiden Madrid, who's getting some interest from colleges, getting some looks. What kind of player is he and what makes him so special?
Well, Aiden's work ethic. Aiden is one of the first people in the weight room. He's one of the last people in the weight room. He's definitely bought into the program, and he's definitely one of the reasons why the program is changing the culture and taking the turn that we are right now.
All right, well, you've taken a turn for the better. Things are looking good. We're going to talk more with the Spartans after this.
I thought I was pretty tough until I became a father.
Oh, I hate those things.
What do you mean you hate it? Real toughness is knowing when you need help.
We've all been there. Fried nerves, no sleep. None of us do it alone. If you need help, you've got to ask for it.
We need to fight for our kids' futures. It's up to all of us to make New Mexico the best place to be a kid.
Connect with resources and support at pulltogether.org.
Welcome back to Game Time. I'm here with the Bernalillo Spartans, and sitting next to me, Aiden Madrid, junior linebacker. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Coach had some good things to say about you a few moments ago. For those who haven't seen you play, what kind of player are you?
I'm a player that's going to give my all no matter what on the field, in the weight room. I'm a leader. I like to get my team bought in.
Seems like you're also a game changer out there on the field at the position of linebacker. Only a junior, but getting some interest from colleges. What's that experience like? I mean, getting interest, knowing you might be playing at the next level?
It's pretty cool. I kind of never really thought that I'd be in that position, but it's an eye-opener for sure.
You guys are off to a great start this year. You made the postseason last year. What's one thing I need to know about this team? What's one thing maybe people don't know, but you need to share with us?
We're goons. Don't overlook us. Don't overlook us, man. These dudes right here, they got my back and I got their back, and we're gonna come after you.
Goons being a good thing, or?
Goons being a good thing. We're gonna smash mouth football.
Smash mouth football. Well, good luck this week against Santa Fe. Bernalillo, thanks for joining us. We'll be back with more on Game Time after this. Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, did you know one night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks? Or that athletes who drink and do drugs are twice as likely to get injured? Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to lifeofanathlete.com to find out today.
Do you love sports? Do you want a front row seat for exciting high school sports action in New Mexico? If the answer is yes to either of those questions, then becoming an interscholastic sports official may be right for you. The New Mexico Officials Association is looking for individuals age 15 years or older to serve as officials in 10 different sports. No experience is necessary and training is provided. If you're interested, call 505-923-3110. That's 505-923-3110. Or go to the website nmact.org and click on the Officials tab. Welcome back to Game Time. It's now the alphabet portion of the show. This episode is brought to you by the letters ATC. What does that stand for? Well, right now it represents a really good girls cross-country program. In the breeze of Santa Fe, you can hear the footsteps of some up-and-coming runners.
Just as the year goes on, we're starting to get people to start to realize who we are, and as a school and as a cross-country team as a whole.
That school and cross-country team is ATC. It's the Academy for Technology in the Classics.
We've got a totally committed group of girls, just bought in, hook, line, and sinker. Our team isn't that big. We've got, I think, 15 high school girls on the roster, but I feel like we've got 9 or 10 of them that, they could be varsity anywhere almost in this state.
I think that we're really focusing on improving and getting ready for state, because last year we were runner-up, and so it's really exciting to know that we're improving a lot.
It's not just that they finished second at state, they were only a few points short of the top of the podium.
Last year really made us realize how close we are and how just 5 more minutes on a workout can make a difference, or running during the summer on that day that you really don't want to get up is worth it.
This group is not only deep, they're young without a senior on the squad.
I feel like since we are so young, it's kind of inspiring all the younger kids to just want to be like us, because we are closer to their age, and it's just nice to see somebody your age do something so great. I remember when I was in 7th grade, there was 3 girls on my 7th grade team, and that was it. And I remember looking up at because that year when I was in 7th grade, that's when they won, and it was just I wanted that, and it's cool to see us grow and be able to not necessarily have it yet, but get to a point where if we do get it, it's going to be worth it.
Even though they're young, confidence won't be a problem.
We know that we can get there and become state champions. We're so close.
We'll find out in November if they can change the word close to champ.
From cross country to a rundown of some of the list of games to watch this week in high school football. See what I did there? Cross country, rundown. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Los Lunas is home for the first time this season after starting the year with 4 straight road games. Cleveland heads south to face Artesia. That should be a good one. It's defending state champ against defending state champ as Eunice and Dexter meet up. Hope Christian will battle Bloomfield. Rio Rancho will face La Cueva at Wilson Stadium. And it's the Bradley boys on Saturday at the Field of Dreams as Carlsbad will meet up with Mayfield. That's a wrap on this episode of Game Time. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember to tell a friend. Let them know the most comprehensive high school sports show is right here, Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. If you'd like your team to be a guest on the show, drop me an email and let me know. We will look at the calendar and find a time to put you on. As I like to always end the show, here's your meme of the week.